ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ते पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। By the grace of our Sadguru, I am taking the 38th stanza of chapter 11. In this stanza, Arjun is praying to his master Krishna, telling his infinite form and again saluting in the feet of Krishna. तुमादिदेव पुरुषः पुराणः त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानम्। त्वमादिदेव पुरुषः पुराणः त्वस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानम्। वेत्तासि वेद्यं च परमं च धाम त्वया तथा विश्वमनन्तरूपः। त्वम् आदिदेवः पुरुषः पुराणः त्वम् अस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानम्। वेत्ता असि वेद्यं च परं च धाम त्वया ततं विश्व अनन्तरूपः। हे Lord of Lords of the Lord, Tvam, yani you, Adideva, ancient prime God. Purana, it means Sanatana. Submerge in every living and non-living and begin and endless. Purusha, you are the supreme consciousness. Tvam, means you. Asya, this Vishwasya of universes, Param, supreme, Nidhana, shelter, Cha, and Veta, the knower, Cha, Tatha, and Vedhyam, it means coming in the knowing. Paramam, extremely, Dhama, ultimate destination. Asi, it means is. Anantarupa, infinite shapes and shapeless. Infinite shapes and shapeless both. Tvaya, from you, Vishwam, these universes, Tatatah, it means filled by your presence. My dear Lords of Lords, you are the ancient prime God. You are the Sanatana. Your beginning and end, nobody knows. You are the universal supreme consciousness. You are the supreme shelter of the universes, and only you are known and you are knowable. You are knower and you are known. Coming in knowledge, coming in knowing, you are extremely ultimate destination in the infinite, shapeless, omnipresence forms. You are the presence and filling all over the universe by your presence. This is the worldly meaning of this stanza. We are all must pray to the Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma. My disciple is asking me before some days, Guruji, sometime you told Sakara and sometime you told Nirakara, sometime you told Advaita, sometime you told Advaita. But my dear disciple do not know that the existence is in both conditions. The Ramayana said, Sagunahi agunahi nahi kachu bheda janat shruti purana buddha bheda. The Sakara and Nirakara both are the transformation of the God. Sometimes he comes in the Sakara, that he comes in Avtara, and sometimes he comes in the Nirakara, that is your Atma. And sometimes he comes in the Sakara, that is your Master Sadguru. And sometimes he is come in Nirakara, that is in your meditation stage. As we can pray to the Sadguru's lotus feet, we must do, because the Sadguru is the living God in front of you. Who is the Sadguru? Sadguru is the director, presence of God. He is the Brahma Vekta, he is the Tattva Nishtha, he is the Jivan Mukta. He knower of the Brahma. He stands in the extremely truth. He is free from death and birth cycle. He is Sthita Pragya. His wisdom is the supreme in the universes and the galaxies. His stage is the stage of stageless condition. He is the beyond the Bhavatita. It means he is not affected by the emotions, and emotions cannot affect on him. He is the Triguna Tita, because the Rajogun, Satogun and Tamogun, they cannot deviate the Sadguru, his Atmanishtha, because he is always living in the Atma, in the purest and pure soul. So in this stanza, the Arjuna is telling that Tumadi Deva, Tvamadi Deva, it means my dear Sadguru, Krishna, you are the ancient God. Not ancient God of Egypt, Because we read in the English lesson the ancient god of Egypt. He is the ancient god. It means nobody before him and nobody after him. The Quran says, nothing match with Allah. The Bible says, nobody is like that Holy Spirit. The Upanishad says, nobody is even the equal of the Satchidananda Paramatma. And that Satchidananda Paramatma came on the earth by the form of enlightened master, Atma Jnani Brahmavetta Tattvanishta. But here is the other religions, they are fail here because they do not compromise, that they do not admire that the Kamil Murshid, that the Sadguru is the equal to the God. Because Sadguru and God is not two things. And they do not understand. So they say it is kufra, it is sin. But it is not sin. So the spiritual science of India is the biggest spiritual science all over the world, because the other religions, they are incomplete. They never admire that anyone can be transformed into the God. Always they have made the difference. Always they have made the difference. The God is separate and the worshipper is separate. But in Indian mythology of Advaita and in the Upanishad and Geeta, we have the technique when the Jiva is transformed into the Shiva, and the Jiva is transformed into the Brahma. So Brahma is the God and Jiva is the worldly living beings. So my dear friend, if this is the advanced technology of spiritual science, then why we not adopt? Because we are not adopting this spiritual science because we are the politicians, we are not religious persons. We want to make our group bigger. We do not want to qualitative development, we want quantitative development. We want quantity, we want number, but we do not want the quality. So here is the failure of the world religions. So they are so unpleasant. So they are so sorrow. So they are living in the pain. So they are fighting each other. So there is the need of atomic bombs and fighter jets and the tanks and the missiles and the guns, because you are making the differentiation in the name of the religion. The religion is that God is one. We give love each other. We never fight in any condition to each other. We must be compromised. We must be come in a conclusion if there is any conflict occurs. But unfortunately, they are disobey the Indian mythology of supreme spiritual science, so they are going to blind. Your religions, all religions on this earth, they told, nobody can transform it into the God. God is separate and you are separate. But no, the Upanishad says and Geeta says, everyone can transform it into the God, because God presents everywhere and God is the soul of universe and God is the Atma of every living beings, and God is present in even non-living beings also. So there is no need of transformation. You are already transformed, but you have the hidden, you have a curtain, you have a capsule, you have a prison, you have a cell of your ignorance. So in this stanza, the Arjun is telling to his master, Tomadi Devaha, you are the ancient God. No God. Before the billions of the years, there was no religion, there was no human, there was no planets, there was no sun, there was not earth, but there was existence. This is the supreme truth of the spirituality. After some millions of years, there will be no sun, there will be no earth, there will be no human, there will be no cattle, there will be no mountains, there will be no ocean, there will be no universe. The universe will be melt and transformed into the energy. But beyond the energy and the space, there will be present existence every time. This is the meaning of this word, Tomadi Deva Purusha. Tomadi Deva. You are the supreme. Your word is handicraft. I cannot express this feeling by your word. Your word is insufficient. Insufficient. This knowledge is beyond the word. This is the supreme being, not feeling, beyond the feeling, supreme being. Tomadi Deva, you are the extremely oldest God, and newest God, because you are present every time. Time is the slave of your mercy. When the Jayadratha was killed by the Arjuna, the Lord Krishna stopped the time. The sun was stopped. When the marriage of the Rama held in Ayodhya, the Ram is stopped the time. The time was freeze. So time is the slave of the God, existence. And this is the only and only supreme power and supreme knowledge. If you want to liberate it, if you want to transform it, if you want to awaken, if you want to free from the illusion of the Maya, that is only in the Upanishads and Geetas. No match of this knowledge all over the world. My dear friends, if you adopt this knowledge in your heart, really and honestly and truly, your world will become an ocean of the love. There is no need of the atomic bombs. There is no need of your fighter jets. There is no need to expenditure on meaningless work. This money must be saved and must be expensed in the welfare of the needy, ill men and poor. You are making the weapons from the billions and millions dollars cost, and on this earth the person is dying in hunger and diseases. It is very shameful, foolishness and madness of your leaders and administrators, because they do not know the spiritual higher knowledge of the Geeta. So they are doing this foolish work. And so they are caught in the illusion of their religions. They want to prove their religion is great and other religion is poor. No religion is great, no is poor, truth is truth. But that is, truth is, God is presence in you in the form of Atma. If you know your Atma, you can liberate, otherwise you cannot liberate by your any prayers, any activities, any buildings or any type of your pilgrimage. My dear friend, the next word in this stanza, it is the Purusha. Purusha, never misunderstand that Purusha means not man or woman. The woman of the world object, why the Krishna is telling, Arjuna is telling the Purusha, because the Purusha is the identity, is the sign of supreme consciousness. In woman or in man, the consciousness is a Purusha. When you have no consciousness, then you go in the unconscious condition and coma. When you totally detach from consciousness, your body die. So the life is only one, that is Purusha. And the same thing is telling the Qur'an. Qur'an says, the Allah says, I am the master of all lives. The Geeta says same thing. So it proves that all religions is traveled by the India. All the principles of religions, they are modified. And the basic root is Sanatana Dharma. So why I do not accept this spiritual truth? I do not want to change your religion. I want to change your vision. You can be a Muslim, you can be a Christian, you can be a Jewish, you can be a Hindu, but you all need oxygen, you all need food, you all need sleep, you all need shelter, you all need electricity. Then why you do not need the peace? Your peace will come by the meditation. Your peace cannot be come by any prayer. Because when you meditate, then you can see inside that you are the same to all. As your mind is clever and other mind is clever. As your sensory organs is hunger and other sensory organs is hunger. As you are sexy and other are sexy. And you should be conquer on your nerves. You should be awake on your nerves. You can be stand in the immortality of the spiritual science. You are not standing in the immortality of spiritual science. You are doing, you become a doer. You are not being a knower. You must be knower. Then you will be know. Then how can you take the poison? That poison is the sensory hungers. They brings in you unpleasant condition. The regularization of everything, the appropriate quantity of any chemical, it is called the medicine. But if you are taking over quantity of anything, that become the poison. In Indian mythology, we use the sex to produce or generate the child. We are not use the sex for the lust. So everything has its importance, but you are living in the overflow condition. You are hungry like a mad. So this madness brings in you all the sorrow and painful condition of the tensions, and then you are dying in the tension create diseases like angina, heart attack, blood pressure, and other and mental disorder. I think no mental balanced person can bring a condition of fighting with two nations. And no good person can bring world war in this world. The Krishna was gone to the capital of Hastinapur, and he asked for 5 villages for Pandavas. But Duryodhan was top mad person. He do not give the 5 villages. So when the compromise and the equilibrium cannot be possible, then the war is essential. So the mad person, they always interested in the war and the fightings. The meditative persons, the godly persons, the peaceful persons, they never choose the path of the war. So I want to give all over the world this meditation mission without any religion difference, without any caste creed, without any color, without any race. If the most person of the world become the peaceful, the war will be bye-bye from this world. They will be sit and solve their problems with the peaceful manner. Because the persons, they are not living in the peace, so they are become the fighters. So the second stanza, the second word of this stanza is telling, you are the Purusha, because your Purusha is absent. Your consciousness is absent. You are living in unconscious stage of mind. As thought comes, you behave like thoughts. When the thoughts comes of anger, you become angry. When the thoughts come of greediness, you become greedy. When the thoughts come pleasantness, you become happy like a mad. You are the mad of the thoughts. You are not living in the super stage from thoughts. You are living in the thoughts flow like a floating river in the rain. My dear friend, the consciousness development, the program of consciousness development only brings by the meditation. And that meditation can bring in your life peace and prosperity. This meditation can save your life, make your life long. That is called Purusha. That is called consciousness. The Arjuna is telling in the prayer, his prayer's word, Purana. Purana, it means not 18 Purana. Brahma Purana, Garud Purana, Vishnu Purana, Narad Purana. It is not meaning here for Purana. Purana, it means the old and oldest. Sanatana. He is old as new. In your earth, you are drinking the 2 billion years old water. He comes and recycled by the rain, and then evaporate, everybody knows. Like this, the God existence, the soul never change. The soul, universal soul, I am telling the soul that has meaning beyond your mind, beyond your intellect, beyond your mood and beyond your ego. The ultimate and last remaining thing, that is soul. The soul is never touch even with sky or even with space. He is micro and microst than space. He is micro than ether. He is in between the electrons and neutrons, the space. And this space between the electrons and the neutrons and proton, the orbit of the molecule, atom, that in between the place is not so micro as soul is micro. So that is presence. That presence is that is called existence, because that soul is exist. Nothing is exist oldest than him. So now this is the meaning of Purana. Purana means he is, he will, he was. Tvam, you, asya viswasya param nidhanam. My dear Master Satguru Satchidananda Paramatma Krishna, you are asya, this viswasya, it is universal. I am telling in the short, the God Satchidananda Paramatma is presence in every universe and every galaxy, and nobody knows the actual number of the galaxies. They are infinite, but you cannot understand by this. So Arjuna is telling only one unit, as your cell is your unit of your body. So this universe is only cell. Your body has a limited cells, but the Satchidananda Paramatma has unlimited, nobody knows. So the Arjuna is telling, Tvam asya, you are this Viswasya, universe, Param Nidhanam. Param, it means supreme. Nidhanam, it means a shelter. If you put an apple on your hand, the hand is the shelter of apple, base of apple. If the God existence is not present there, no base, no universe. And that God is living in you in the form of your Atma. So how you are great, but you are not understanding. You are living like a slave of illusion of Maya. You are a king, but you are living like a beggar. So this stanza part is telling, Tamasya Viswasya Param Nidhana, my dear masters, Satchidananda, you are the supreme shelter of the universe. And Veta Asi Vedhyam, because all knowing comes from the existence. You cannot know without existence. If without existence you can know, it must be dead body can know. Your dead body can know anything. So you can know anything without existence. Your eyes is seeing by the power of the existence. Your mouth is speaking by the power of existence. Your ear is hearing by the power of existence. Your nose is smelling sensation by the power of existence. You are totally presence of existence, but unfortunately you think you are a jiva. Because you are a mad in that seeing the illusion of the Maya. And you are seeing like a dream, you are seeing like a picture in the talkies, you are seeing the game of a magician. You are totally caught in this mesmerism of the Maya. But Arjuna is now awakened slightly, because he see the great and greatest expansion of the God, that is called Virata Swarupa. All Gita's stanza indicating inside of you, but you are pushing outside because you are made from outside. You are a made person. Why you are made? You are living in the illusion and mesmerism of the Maya. So, Beta Asivedhyam. Who is knower? God is knower. Who is knowing? God is knowing. My master says, the master said me, no, KNO, the knower, no, the knower. जानो जानो जानने वाले को जानो. No, the knower. देखो देखो देखने वाले को देखो. So that is the meaning of this part of stanza, Veta Asivedyam, because nobody can know without you. And nothing will be known without you. And when you known by any person, that you known by you. If a person awake in his soul, if a person awake in his Atma, if a person awake in his ultimate truth, that he can see you, it is called Atma Sakshatkara. Cha Paramam Chadhamam. You are the last destination of the life in the 84 million birth and death cycle. It is meaning Paramam Chadhama. That is the great and precious and most precious occasion. Then a jiva get the human body. The human body is the door of enlightenment. The human body is the door of liberation. A human body is the launching pad and transformation stage. But unfortunately, you getting human body and making wine. You getting human body and doing physical relationship with various women and various men. You getting human body and you are eating the intercontinental food. You getting the human body, you are gathering the lot of money which will be lost by you after the death. But you are so foolish person. You are not getting your internal existence, Satchidananda Paramatma, which can give you the freedom from death and birth cycle. I am very grateful to my Sadguru, salute my Sadguru, because by his grace I get this ultimate truth. My dear friend, so it is the meaning, the Beta Asivedyam, God can be known by the God, and if you stand in the supreme consciousness, the stage of the liberation Atma Jnana, and you the same time you can know the God and you transform it into the God. Cha Paramam Chadhama. That is the last destination of the life. There is nothing beyond this destination. This is the tail end station of your life's journey. If you get enlightenment and you transform it into the God, you become the universal soul, and there is nothing duties for you, and there is nothing need any karma bandhana for you. You are free from karmas. Tvaya tatam vishwam mananta rupaha. You are presence, you are filled everywhere, in all universes. In India, we make the gulab jamun. When the gulab jamun put in the solution of sugar, that is called the chasni, the solution of sugar goes submerged in every particle of gulab jamun, and we eat that. Is very tasty. So like this, the gulab jamun, the God is present everywhere, even in the ball, even in my body, even in the sky, even in America, even in England, even in Marsh, even in everywhere. So that is meaning that Tvaya tatam vishwam manantarupa. Every form is the form of the God. Every man and woman, they are the representative of the God. The God is living equally every woman and man. But they are fortunate person. They do the meditation and evoke in the godly presence. My dear friend, before concluding my discourse, I want to say that you pray to the Sadguru for this achievement, because the Sadguru only can give you this. The base of universes and the galaxies is your Atma, is the God. He is called Brahma, and without his knowing you cannot cross the river of illusion. So my dear friend, it is the miraculous phenomena in this world that the Sadguru can transform it into you, and you can reach in the last destination of the life. And it is the candle burn another candle, and the God is presence like the clay pot. They are having all clay, and God is presence that all golden ornaments have only gold. So you are made by God. You are the God. You are living in the God. You are God. You will be God. But do not take the intellectual samadhana conclusion, because if you catch the word, then you will be fail. You cannot be transformed. You should do the meditation and see inside the which form is God is living in you in the immortal stage. I am inviting you in this meditation. This meditation can bring world peace. Nothing can world peace. Even yoga cannot bring world peace, because yoga is only doing and meditation is being. The vast difference. Yoga is only doing, but meditation is the transformation, being. Yoga is only make your physical body sound and healthy, and it can be put some effect on your mind. Your mind can be some cool for some temporary time. Why you doing everyday yoga? Because it brings a temporary effect. But the meditation brings a permanent effect. And if you are transformed, then you will not lost this achievement. You are the living God on this world. Thank you very much. I love you. I bless you. I giving you my all the love and blessings all over the world. Thank you very much. Thank you.